Welcome back to the campfire. Today, we're just going to be continuing our journey with Tori, preparing our house and getting ready for winter. And of course, the dog is barking. Why wouldn't he start barking when I go to start recording? We'd started getting the walls up. We do need to get a bunch more stone, but we're honestly in a good position. Things have started. That's one stone. Here's another one. We're going to look for more large stones that we can break down. Oops, not that one. I wanted F4. To get this... I keep my hand's in the wrong position, I think, because I keep hitting 2, not... Either way. So we just need a door frame. Right there. There we go. Got that going. Then we need 4 planks, 4 nails. 2, 3, and 4. And wherever we stashed our nails, and then the door hinges and the doorknobs. Doorknob. Only need one. Which would be right here, and here. Where did I stash the nails? Not there. I don't think I used all the nails. So where did I put them? In the truck or van? That's likely. Not there. Huh. Thought I had nails that I didn't use yet. Alright, well. Oh, maybe they're in this box. Yep. We just need 4 of them. Alright. Now we can build a door. It's gonna be a basic door. We can upgrade it later. And then it'll be a process of grabbing everything we need from over here, cracking it down, and bringing it back. So I'm gonna build a crate that we can just pick up and bring with. We need more nails. Crate. 4 nails. Helps if I only grab what I need to do things. Alright. So if I go to pick this up, it doesn't have a chance to break. Why would you use a table if you can do something that's not gonna break? It's a great question. I also do it to myself, I'm aware. I just need to grab the masonry chisel as well so that I have it on me. But where did I put it? I don't remember because I've been doing the live streams and thus my brain is only holding on to information from that at the moment. Oh, great. The helicopter. That started late. We're probably not going to have to worry about it. Oh, right, we didn't have the masonry chisel on this one. We've been doing napping for that one. Well, we'll go hang out a little ways further down. Not bring them straight to our house that we're building. That would be a terrible idea. And we could just stand here and grab up all these regular stones. I'm also going to look through for magazines that we haven't read yet. Can do those. Looks like all the farmer ones. For the most part. Yeah. Basically it was just farmer books. Okay. Which is fine. I mean, we still need to read them. Otherwise, we don't have that information. Alright, so that's going to be a large stone. This one. Just chill out over here, grabbing stones while we wait. No, I don't want to sleep on the ground. There we go. Remove stone. And we can get a fair number here, it looks like. Yes, I'm aware, helicopter, you are there. That's also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, we can get a fair number of stones here. And I mean, if you're gonna circle above me, the least you could do is land and help. Alright, nap large stone. Okay, I've got everything I need for this, with the exception of a surface, and we have the surface. So we can place this down. Practically on top of it. Just kind of keep looking around to see if anything's coming by. Don't think we're gonna have to worry about too many zombies though. We did kind of clear this area out of what few existed. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything to worry about. So we can grab another large stone. I mean, it's not the most interesting thing I could be doing, but it's also not the most boring. Sounds like the helicopter's going away. We'll see if that stays the case. And while we're waiting for that to be confirmed, we're gonna grab... Let's see here, because we need 6. So 24... Another 24... And 24. So 3 24s, 2 is 48, 3 is 72. So we need 72 stones total for the rest of the wall anyways. We need 2 clay for every 2 stone sections. Why didn't that break? Oh, it's in darkness. Well, we'll leave that there. Ready to go. And we'll move back towards the base and then go to sleep. Alright, back to the grind. Gonna go get our stones made. So how many do we have? And we need 72 stones. We've got 27. So we're we're on a start. This will be 37, wherever our box is, down over here. So, I mean, we're not at a bad start. This will be 37, 47, 57, 67. Yeah, we got enough here. We can get this started out. Napstone. There. We just dump the rest. We're dump these in. Start working on the next one. It's not the most entertaining, I'm aware, but I actually find this fun myself. I understand if other people don't. Best way I have to say it. I like the building and the crafting. I like doing things knowing that I can do it. Same in real life. I enjoy being able to do things for myself. You know, if it's even just repairing a broken floorboard or fixing a window. I will call a plumber, generally speaking, if I need a plumber, but I'll also call an electrician or, you know. But if I can do it myself, I do it myself, and I try to learn how to do it myself. Generally, when I call the electrician, it's to inspect the work after I'm done so that I know that my house isn't going to start on fire. And that is something I would recommend to anybody who is thinking about doing their own, you know, electrical work. Is it's all well and good to do it yourself, unless you are certified to, you know, sign off on it, especially check your local zoning laws or not the zoning laws, check your local laws for who can do the work. Most states allow you to do it yourself, but if you do it yourself and you are not like a certified electrician, they do require you to call at least the fire marshal and have them inspect. Which I would never recommend not doing that. Always inspect the work, always have it inspected, because you don't know if you screwed something up by accident and you just didn't notice. And 2 minutes of embarrassment talking to the fire marshal about what you did wrong is better than, you know, letting your house burn down. Alright, stones. At least as many as we can get now. Then we just gotta make the clay cement, which I don't know why I'm walking through the door. Let's make 3 buckets worth. Might as well. Why can I not? Clay cement. Is it broken again? Oh, they actually had to be in my inventory before it would let me do it. Got it. Yeah, that's kind of fair, I guess. Let's just make the 3rd one. There we go. We got plenty of clay cement ready to go. That'll give us 6 wall segments done. I kind of feel like the clay cement takes a lot. I need to grab out a trowel. I know we got one somewhere on the ground here. There we go. We got everything we need. Masonry, stone wall. Don't do it over there. Let's just do it right here. Get another side built out today. Grab one of the buckets of clay cement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. I'm not going to build a wall with a window on it yet. We can always add a window later, but I just don't want to do that right away until we're capable of making windows. Simply for the fact that that will hurt us. We will have to board it up. I mean, would that be the worst? Now I'm overthinking this. When we expand the house, we'll put windows pre-built in. Because this is just the one room. This isn't the whole house, it's not the finished product, so to speak. There we go. Let those fill up in the rain for the moment. Wait. So yeah, how many stones does it take to build? Masonry, stone wall, 6 stones, so 6, 18, 24, 30, 36, 48. Yeah, so we need another 20 stones. We're gonna go get those. Alright, getting more stones. There we go. Walk to over here so that we can break this down. And this does take a fair bit of time and effort to get napping up to level 1. That is... I think it is probably the slowest skill I've seen currently for leveling up. Alongside electronics and or electrical and mechanics. Oh no, because mechanic, if you're not worried about destroying the car, you can actually level up really quickly. There's really nothing to speed up napping. I mean, fortunately we read the book, so we don't have to break 75 of these large stones. So let me look at this. We can nap limestone, we can make sharp flint flakes. You can also do a stone awl. So those are the 4 things you can do. Yeah, that's pretty rough on the experience side. So this is 20... I think we needed another 1. And then that would become the question of, can we find stones really easily here? Like sharp flint flakes or whatnot. If we can find those or flint nodules rather readily, I wouldn't say no to having them. What are you? Oh, pine cone. We can use that. 3 pine cones. What are you? Oh, you're a caterpillar. Maybe I should zoom in on the Moodle. Then I would know. Grasshopper. So that could be a decent fishing bait. We do have fishing that we can do. Come on. Anything else that I'm going to find readily available here? No? Alright, not going to spend too much time on that right this second. Just going to grab our crate back up and we'll head back to the base. So that we can finish out these walls. Which... Alright, getting that clay cement mixed up. Got all the stones. We just need to grab our trowel. Oh no, our trowel's in our backpack. So now we can do the rest of the walls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we got enough clay cement too already made. Get this done. Oh, what am I? I'm missing stones, right. Gotta get the last of those out. We did find 2 limestone that we can nap as well. Finish getting that level up. So once we hit level 2, suddenly it gets super easy to level up. Do I not have the masonry trowel? Oh, we broke the trowel. Well, that'll do it. We've got a spare one here somewhere, right? If not, I can always make one. Just need a knife. I'm actually more impressed that we broke it. Or that it didn't break for so long. Oh, did I not have enough tree branches laying around? Do. Logs, tree branch, there we go. Got us another trowel. Now we can do this. We can just finish out the last wall. Oh, what am I missing now? Yeah, it dropped the last one on the ground. There we go. One and 2. Now we can do... On one side we can build a staircase. We've got more than enough logs here. We are going to have to go get some rags. That is going to be the one hindrance to this. That's 4, we can carry 5. Got it. Now, the other question is, do we want to do the staircase here on the left side, or do we want to do it on the back side? Or do we want to do it on the right? Thinking back side this time. We are going to have to clear out some trees on the backside here as well. Helps if I flip this the other way. I cut down a couple trees, that'll also give us the logs right here readily available. And that's that one done. That's that one done. Might have to move these a little closer, but it'll be easy enough. Yeah. Gonna have to move these a little closer. That'll give us 12 logs. And we just need the axe, which is already in our inventory, and a bunch of rags. 12 rags. Don't believe we have. Question. Hold on. Okay, does it have to be rags is the question. And apparently we won't know unless we get near anything else that could be used. Unless we already have 12 rags somewhere. No. We don't have 12 rags. So I wonder if it's the twine that could be used. Unless there's 12 rags in here. Let's test this. Let's just grab a bunch of twine. Wherever it's hiding on me at. And if I move this way... Yep. So twine can be used instead of rags. It just doesn't give you the option to switch that. Okay. I was gonna say we have 12 logs here. I'll build it right here. And it puts me on it. That's awesome. Alright, let's grab some nails. So we need 4x4. We need a bunch of planks. I'm bad at math today. 4x4 is 16. There we go. Don't know why my brain wouldn't let me do that right away. Like 4 times 4 is a really easy math problem. So that'd be 6, 9, 12. This will be 15. We had a bunch of planks already chopped down or cut down. Why did I? We had exactly as many as we needed too, I'm sure. Three. I can only carry the 3. Got it. Well, what if I put all this on the ground? Just come back for it. Can I grab the 1 then? Yeah. Come back for those things. Because I just want to get this done. Floor. Now, get up here. There we go. We couldn't finish before the rain started or ended, but ideally it'll rain again. Here we are. What the? Why did it stop? Oh, because I'm too tired to keep going. Alright. Well, we'll fix that problem. No, we won't. Walk 2. That's the end of the staircase right there. There we go. So, place this all on the ground right here because I have no idea where I'm going. Seat occupied, yep. There we go. We'll fix all of our other problems and then go to bed. Alright, dawn of a new day. Dawn of Not the final day of construction, but the final day of this segment of the construction. Let's eat. We are getting low on food, so we're going to have to sort that out. It's heavily windy, which makes it feel really cold, and the temperature is really cold. Alright, so if we can finish the house, that's going to be great. We are going to have to worry about getting something for keeping us warm inside. That is going to be a huge component as well. Turn off foraging for the moment. And that will probably end up being an antique stove, which we do know where several do spawn regularly. But getting this up and running first is going to be the most important part. So we can always put a campfire right outside the building and it should warm us up enough. Come on. Just a little bit more. There we go. That is the most basic hut created. Next, I want to grab some planks and set up our rain catcher. Because we're going to want water being stored readily. We are near the river. We're not that near the river. Right, I have this flipped around so I can see things at the top. One tarp. Pretty sure we got 2 tarps. Where did I throw the other one? There we go. 2 tarps. Rain catcher. We just go up top. I'm going to put them down here in the corner. There we go. And then next will be the bed. We're going to place the bed next. First, I'm going to put some things away because we don't need to have these on us now. And getting the bed out is going to be a problem if we don't have that space. Place 1 bed. There we go. We have our bed made. We have everything else. Do we have any more planks laying around so that I can start getting a sink? Research that. I kind of am curious about it. What is the research? Oh, saw blade cudgel. Cool. Alright. So now we gotta get moving to actually start taking apart houses to grab what we need for this corner. Did I ever take the generator out? I did not. Can't do that while in vehicle. Yep. So we gotta go around the back. Generator old. Take. That will free up a lot of space. Would have freed up a lot of space before. We're gonna toss this down right here. We'll eventually put up its own little shed as well, like we did on the last base. That means I can also grab a light or 2. Alright. Alright. we're just at that little neighborhood that's across the acreage. There is a stove that spawns right... Is it this one, or is it the next one? Could take that composter too. Which house is it? Oh yeah, because there's the warehouse. It's gonna be... Which house is it? I think it's this one. Let's check the house next to it to be sure. Yep, it's that one, because the open garage is the end of the block. It's the second house in. And there's a car here, so we could always just walk across the field to get this car, so that we have something that's a little smaller. Let's check for zombies. Nothing? Kind of surprised. Let's make sure the backyard's clear. I know we saw some up by the warehouse. But I am still just kind of confused by the lack of enemies around. Considering I put this one on normal. Like default zombie settings. Default should be a little heftier. Nada? No? Weird. I am confused. Did they turn down the zombie settings? Or modify them again in the last update? That's entirely possible. I know people were actually kind of frustrated and annoyed by the increase in zombies. I mean, I know I sounded frustrated. I really wasn't. I was confused at first, and then was like, this actually makes some sense. Duct tape. We'll eventually need an awl and have a spare one of these. And we'll have to go out to the car and drop off before we can grab the antique stove, but we'd have to do 2 or 3 runs anyways in and out of the house for everything. Pocket knife, why not? Needle, thread, everything else. Oh, that's just a plain sewing kit. Yeah, well, let's just grab that. Along with the needle and thread. I will take those. Car Zone Episode 2. I don't think we've read that one. Pottery 2. They don't even have a TV where they can do the watching. But okay. Spatula, ladle, canned beans. Don't mind if I do. So we are getting low on food. Brussels sprouts. We can eat those. Processed cheese. Let's grab the ham. And the chocolate bar. Why are we suddenly bored? Don't really have much reason to be bored. I mean, we're in Grandma's house. Why are we bored? Alright, let's go unload in the truck. Yeah, they had to have changed how the zombies work again for the spawns. 'Cause this area should not be this empty. Alright, let's pop out everything but the car zone 2. Got enough space for the antique stove as well. Which is our biggest concern. Especially with as cold as it is outside. Yeah, we're cold, or we're sad again. I mean, I understand why we're sad, but... We sad. We shouldn't be sad. We're doing great. Alright, one more trip in and out of the house for everything we need. And then we'll start... I'll probably go through the other 2 houses here, at least to gather up some food. We're gonna need food. Water, broccoli. Yes, please. Drop this all on the floor. We can come back for it later if we need it. Then pick up. We need a wrench or a pipe wrench. Crap. Alright, let's find a pipe wrench. Or a wrench. I think... probably have something in here. Do we not? Yes, we have a pipe wrench. Good. I wasn't going crazier. I'm not going crazy. Wait, hold on. Crazier. Let's see. Let's get this pulled up. And then... there we go. Just need the one. And that gives us plenty. Get a rough wooden counter. We've got a chrome sink. That'll give us the sink. Plus a little bit of storage space. Let's throw those in. And then we'll go to the next house over here. What's in the mailbox? Ooh. What's in the box? Wine, chrome toaster. Eh. You know, I wonder if we can use the toaster. So we're gonna take that, if just to test something. I would love to know, because if you can use the toaster to make things, that would be kind of cool. I know there's other appliances that we can use to make things, like the coffee maker can make coffee. The like the drill press you can use to drill holes into things. Overall, they have added a lot of weird items that are actually functional. That before were not functional. Okay, so this house is empty too. I am confused. Door's locked. There's a zombie here. Think. Work boots. We can take these. That will benefit us a fair amount, actually. Butchering 2, I don't know if we already have that or not. Home Security Monthly. We've read that. There's a pillow in this house. I'm going to take it because I don't know if I already have a pillow or not. Key ring. There's a car key on that? Chevalier Dart. That's got to be across the street. Then we've got fanny pack with a bunch of lighters in it. And some peanuts. Well, we've got lighters for days, which is to our benefit. Give me that pillow. I don't know if I've already got one. Here's why I kept Car Zone 2 on us. Because I want to get... Okay. That'll get us up a little bit more in mechanics. 75 experience. Not a lot, but the first one's the one that you really want because that's the one that gives you a lot of experience. 1.5 levels if you don't read the mechanics book. 2 levels if you do. This one also has a CD player. I'm going to take that. We can take the radio because we can use the CD player to make us happy. Toothpaste and eye makeup. Now let's check for food. Whetstone. Apricots. Black beans I still don't know how to use. Canned food. We need the empty pot, the saucepan, and the kettle. There was coffee here, a chocolate bar. Alright. Well, we're not doing badly. Could take a fridge with us. And what's going to be down here? No zombies, again. But it's a lot of this electrical equipment. Lard. Dylan Hollis would be angry with me for picking that up. Alright. Can we get enough space to pick up this refrigerator? I doubt it. We can try. Yeah. 40, it's too heavy for us. Do I need anything special? I do not. So let's go back up. We can pick up a refrigerator. We're gonna pick up a refrigerator. We're taking the red one. Just saying. We need a splash of color in our stone base, and doing the all white probably wouldn't be that great. So we're gonna do 2 things. I'm gonna move the truck closer to, and we're gonna take the red one that's upstairs. So go over here. Yeah, leave it running, that's fine. We just need to drop stuff into the back. Everything except for the empty plastic bottle. We won't be able to put the refrigerator away, so we'll have to carry it with us the entire way back to the base. Just as a point. Let's fill both of these up while we're here. Oh, fresh bread, frozen everything else, that's fine. Fresh, never frozen. Let me tell you, that might not be true. Because all that is frozen. Even though it says fresh. And we head home. Because we now cannot carry anything else. Yeah. Well, there's the one zombie in the area, I guess. That place might have food in it, but it's probably rotten by now. Decent pickup truck. Nothing really looking too fantastic standing out to me right now, but could grab all those. There's chickens here. A lot of chickens. So that's a good option to keep in mind is we could relocate those to home. In the long run. I'm not working on doing that right this minute. Let's get back home. Alright, here we are. We have all of our stuff with us. I'm going to place first the refrigerator, because that was already in our inventory. Put these in there. Give me my plastic bottle back. Now, I'm going to grab one of our gas cans, because we need to turn on the generator. I did not grab a light source. Well, we can do that next time. On the next trip. Connect. Turn on. Okay, it did turn on. It just took a moment. We're gonna put this in the back because we need to fill it back up. Old stove. Where is our old stove? Here we go. Take this with us. Where we're going to place it is right up against the wall with the door. And then we'll grab the countertop and the sink. Is the sink a chrome sink and that's why I'm not seeing it? Probably. Yep, chrome sink. There we go. We are ready. We have our own little home that for now will keep us going. Just put that in the corner. Put the sink on it. Plumb the sink. Here's the question. Okay, so this is now giving fresh water again. Maybe they broke it in the update and then they fixed it, but it stayed broken for characters that weren't restarted. Same as the same as our recipe for cement mix. Annoying that it can't be updated during a run, but whatever, I guess. I don't mind restarting my runs. I actually have a lot of fun trying to get from 0 to going. Hey, we have a light. I must have forgotten to grab that. Let's get the food stuff out. We'll place all this in the fridge. Yeah. So we are ready to survive. We're actually already warm just sitting in here, which is good to note. You don't have to have the campfire going yet. As long as you've got the wind blocked, you're probably fine. Let's place... Oh, I gotta move this out of my inventory. We're gonna get a better lamp if we can, but... or better lights. For now... Actually, let's do a table. Can I do a table? We could do a log table. We could do a crude wooden table, or we can do wooden table with drawer. Let's do the wooden table with drawer. Just need to grab a saw and some nails. Let's grab that saw and our nails. I'm gonna flip this back around because it's gonna keep driving me nuts that things are quote unquote out of order, even though I know they're not out of order. They're just in reverse order. Alright, let's saw one. And grab the rest of the planks. What we'll do is, with drawer, it's not pretty, we can always fix it or update it later. Oh, and now it's too dark. So I will do this. And then I can do that anyways. There we go. Pick up the lamp. Put it back down. There we go. Got a nice little lamp going. Then I want to do... Can I do double shelves? And why not? Yeah, it's probably too dark. But with that, thank you for joining me here by the campfire. If you like the video, like it. If you have questions, comments, concerns, witty remarks, recommendations, and suggestions, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe if you want to. And as always, have a wonderful day.